Hello and welcome to our sailing vlog today. We're at anchor, further up north, having a great time up here, great weather. But today I want to share a follow-up on some comments that we had and share some details about a new upgrade on Cadence. So, about the comments. In the fall, we installed 400 watts of solar. And as I'm talking, I'll take you out there and we'll look at it. 400 watts of solar. I wonder where my sunglasses are. Ah, they're over here. And we put it on a charge controller, Victron charge controller. Only 15, salt water on everything. Only 15 amps the charge controller was. And we had several comments, which we appreciate all the thoughts and comments, but several of the comments were like, "You're gonna burn your boat down. What are you doing?" And no, we didn't burn the boat down, but I listened to those comments, and yes, that charge controller was underrated. I will confess that. Here's the 400 watts of solar, and then I'll explain to you the new upgrade and why we went with it. By the way, this alternate mounting method that we're using is really cool. So previously we used raviolis. Let me show you this. And those are really cool. They're Loctite fasteners. They're easy on, easy off. This new solar installation, this 400 watts that we did in the fall, we just bolted right through the bimini. However, it's good enough. It works well. No leaks, no rips on the bimini. I'll show you what we have on the curvature. Got some bushings to kind of lift it up. And extra vinyl to reinforce it. So that's working really well. But about the solar, yeah, 400 watts is a bit overpowered for a 15 amp charger. So just a little background on the Victrons. They're rated by voltage. So what we had on there was a 7515. That means 75 volts is the maximum voltage you can put on the charger. The way my panels, my 400 watts are set up, it's about 36 volts. So well under the voltage rating, yet when you divide the total power of the panels by the voltage, you get way more than 15 amps. And it was a 15 amp charger right here. So she was overpowered. And now that we're almost to summer, of course where we're at, it doesn't feel like summer, it's lovely. But we're getting more sun. And where we're at, the sun starts like before 5 a.m. and goes till after 8:30. So really long days. I thought the higher latitudes we'd be weak on solar, but we're not. So anyway, lots of solar, and middle of the day for like 3 to 4 hours, this maxes out with 400 watts of solar. Now, it's great because it clips the power input, doesn't overpower itself, it doesn't overheat. Like it's got a built-in circuit breaker. We had it on a circuit breaker as well, externally. So a lot of things happening there. However, I realized we were wasting solar wattage in the middle of the day. So we've upgraded to the 100 volt 30 amp charger, which is going to be way more than we need for 400 watts of solar. But my thought behind it is this. Number one, being underpowered, it won't have any issues with overheating. That's my first thought. originally I thought I want to overpower my charger so I can maximize its output. But really, I feel like a good balance and slightly underpowered so it doesn't tax the system. That's where I'm going with it. So here's the installation. There is the 130, and you can see it's substantially larger than the smaller charge controllers that we have. There we go. Hold on, upside down. All right. So we like it. It's good. We've already seen over 15 amps, so it's already putting out more than the previous charge controller. So it's already putting out 208 watts, and we're in the morning hours. Oh, focus, buddy. Focus. Well, it says 15.1 amps, right where my thumb is, but there she is. 15.2. So that's good. And we're in the morning hours. Like I said, the sun is not directly overhead. It's way over there. So here's directly up. The sun is over there. So that should increase as we go through the day. Anyway, big upgrade is that solar charge controller. I thought we'd share that with you. I listened to those comments. Thanks for that input. However, you'll notice that I'm installed upside down. That is against the directions. So we'll see how that fares. That really has to do with water ingress though, and I don't think there's any place around here in my box where water is going to be an issue. This is a watertight box that Catalina builds, both of these lockers here. So that won't have a water issue. Also, I don't think we'll have an issue with condensation on the actual wires. That's kind of the concern I think that Victron has. Could be wrong. And maybe when we get to a marina, I'll, change it back to kind of its proper orientation. But that's it. Solar panels, charger upgrade. Let me show you one more thing, which is kind of cool. And that's these little lights. Nance, you like those?
Oh, they're my favorite. We have a dark cabinet where I keep all of my makeup and things. And it was like so frustrating. I wanted more light. We found those. They're fantastic. Cheap, but fantastic.
Yeah. So they're like $15 for a pair. And you can see they bright up really well. This one's actually dying. You're charging it?
I'm charging it.
So we trickle charge it off the inverter. And
they're motion censored.
They do have a motion sensor setting if you want to just have it come on automatically when you walk into a cabin. But yeah, those are really cool. Matter of fact, we bought some for the restroom too. That's how much we like them. Don't show the wire mess. Freaking wires everywhere. Anyway, hope you like the solar charge upgrade. We don't want to share that with you and thought that'd be a cool little vlog. And we appreciate you watching. See you next time.